Well, hey there, everybody. Michael Creasy here, and I'm doing this demo today on Quickpage, and I'm using a new platform here to do the demo. So last time I tried doing a Facebook Live, I used a platform called Be Live. It was a train wreck in terms of how I was trying to make it work. So I'm going to apologize in advance. Hopefully this will kind of go without any hiccups. So the plan for today is I'll show you what a Quickpage actually looks like. And I'm sure you've heard a lot of buzz about Quickpage as a video email platform, but it's just so much more than that. And rather than me tell you, I'll show you. I'll actually display here in a second. I'll put a Quickpage up as what it would look like if somebody were to receive it on their phone. So if you were my potential buyer or seller, let's say you're a buyer, and I sent you a Quickpage, this is what it would look like on your phone. It'd be similar if I sent it via email. And the really cool thing about this, it's a cloud-based app, meaning I can send it via email, via text. I can copy the link, and as I said, there's just so much we can do. So I'll start off by showing you what a Quickpage looks like, and then we'll go into my account and we'll construct a Quickpage together so you can see how it all comes together piece by piece. And then I'll give you some real life examples of what agents are doing right now with Quickpage, especially with the Corona thing, because buyers are still buying and sellers are still selling. The key is, or the challenge is, how do we communicate with those buyers and sellers? Because we have the distancing in place. We don't want to take people through a home. And Quickpage allows you to create this beautiful bundle of information. I can have videos, pictures, PDFs. So for example, from a buyer's perspective, I can create a page for one of my listings, and it will have a personalized video for me saying, hey, or it could be a template. And then I add that personal video afterwards, and I'll get into that in a moment. But I can have a feature sheet, which is a PDF. I can attach pictures of the property. I can pull in virtual tours. Maybe I've got them on YouTube or videos stored on my computer. I can pull in the financials, survey, like you name it, it can be all added within the Quickpage. So rather than me tell you, let me just give me a second here. I'll pull my phone onto the screen, and just give me a sec here as we do the screen share. And I'll show you exactly what this looks like. So let's hit screen share, and we'll jump onto what they call application window, fingers crossed. And if all goes well, you're going to see my phone there. There's my phone, and right in the middle. Now, at the end of this broadcast, what I'll do, I'll share a link, and you can go into Quickpage and get yourself. Would have helped if I had my microphone here. Okay, that's even better. So this is what it looks like as an app. It's right here, this green Q. And as I was saying before I realized that I didn't have my microphone up front of my big face here, is I'll share with you a link so you can get a trial for $1. You'll have Quickpage for $1 for 30 days and try it out, see what you think. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. But let's start off with this. So that's the app. But rather than the app, I want to go to messages, and I'll show you what it looks like when I sent a Quickpage to myself. So I just have to scroll down. Here it is here. So as you can see, it'll tell me, hey, Michael, that's me, has sent you a video message, view here. And if I click on this, what you'll notice is it opens up, and this is what you would see on my phone. Now notice the video is in silent mode because we know that most people watch their videos with the volume off, because once upon a time when we were working in offices, we didn't want people to know that we are watching videos. So it's really important to have closed captioning. And let me pause. You'll see Quickpage automatically adds the closed captioning. Let me pause the video there. Automatically adds the closed captioning to the video. Now, what you may not have noticed, down here in the bottom right-hand corner, a chat icon opened up. And what that will do when somebody receives my video, instead of thinking that they're going to reply via email or phone, we give them all three choices. Because I think as realtors, we make the mistake that people want to communicate with us in the mode that we chose. I want to give them the best pathway to get to me in the modality that they like best. So for example, millennials love the ability to chat. So if all I'm giving them is the ability to email, they may not respond. But down here, when you see this, this is live chat. So literally when they tap on that, they can be asking me questions, because we know when people want an answer, they don't want the answer now. They want it right now. Now, to the left of that, you'll see a little phone icon. And again, this is all on my cell phone right now. When they tap on that little phone, it will ring my cell phone instantly. So again, if they have questions, they want to speak to me, they can do it right now in live time. Now, I show you up here the closed captioning, but you see down here these little blue circles. Watch what happens when I tap on one. It advances to pictures. Now, before I keep going, I'm doing this on my phone. It could be a tablet. If it's a touch screen, instead of tapping on the blue circle, all I need to do is swipe with my finger. Ah, look, there's a PDF that I've attached. So now they can download that PDF onto their phone, or if they're watching it on their computer, they can download it onto the computer. Excuse me. If I keep scrolling, okay, I've got more pictures of the property. Okay, more pictures of the property. Oh, I've got a survey. Let me tap on that. Cool. So now they've got a survey if they wanted of my property. I'll keep going. More pictures. Oh, look at this, a YouTube video. Now, this is really important. In other email platforms, what you need to do is you copy a link, let's say from YouTube, and you put that link in the email. But when somebody clicks on that link, it will take them to YouTube. And once they're at YouTube, YouTube is going to try to serve up all what they call related videos on the right-hand side. So even though they came to YouTube to watch my video, chances are they're going to get distracted by all the other videos on the right-hand side. And I'll show you that in a second. But within Quickpage, watch what happens when I hit play. Hey, Michael, how you doing, buddy? And let me pause that. See, the YouTube video plays within my Quickpage, meaning when I send this to somebody, it doesn't take them to YouTube. It keeps them safely on my site. So if I keep scrolling, you can see I've got other videos, and then I come all the way back here to the beginning. So let me close off this page, and I'll stop sharing because otherwise it's going to get kind of confusing. Oops. All right. And let's just move this over. And now what I'll do, let me pull up my Quickpage, and you'll see that, and we'll create that page together. So here is what Quickpage looks like. And let me just get it on my screen so I can see what I'm doing. Now, when you log in for the first time, you won't see all these videos. These are ones that I've recorded. And every time I record a video, it will appear here in my gallery. Now, when you log in for the first time, what you'll see is a welcome video from either myself or the founder of Quickpage, Chad Morgan, and there'll be a getting started video at the top. The other thing you'll notice here on the left-hand side, there's a menu, and this thing here that says training. If I click on training, it has a whole tutorial list of different videos. They're about a minute and a half each that will walk you through each feature of Quickpage. So it'll take you in infinite detail to explain how everything works. But let's go back here to this tab that says pages. And now let's go create a Quickpage together. So I'm looking for this tab up here. It says new page, and I'll click that. And just give it a second here. I'm wondering if there's a bit of a, there it goes. And so there may be a bit of delay because of the software that I'm using to share, maybe holding things back. So the first thing that we'll do, and I can't do this right now because this software that I'm using, let me just pull myself onto the screen here. So this software that I'm using right now to share this, to do Facebook Live, it's called StreamYard. And it doesn't allow me to record a video on any, so if I'm in Quickpage, for example, and I want to use my webcam, it won't let me do it because my webcam is being used right now to do this live cast here in Facebook. So let me go back for a sec, and what we can do is, let me go back, and let's pretend that I did hit that record button, and I've got a video that I did here. And you can see I'm holding up this page of paper. Let me come back to me here for a second. Now, the reason I'm doing this, we're hot-wired as a species to respond to movement. So let me stop there for a second. Within Quickpage, when I record a video, it will capture the first 3 or 4 seconds of that video, and it creates what's called a GIF. And I'll show you that in a moment. A GIF is this loop that just keeps going around and around and around, playing the first 4 seconds. Well, in that first 4 seconds, I'm holding up this piece of paper with the person's name on it. So in this case, I'm pretending Leslie is calling about my train station for sale. So what I'll do, I'll get my paper, I'll quickly write, "Hey, Leslie, please play the video." I want to tell her what to do. Now, again, as I said, Quickpage will capture this, the first 3 seconds of my video, and it's going to animate that. It's going to play over and over again. So as a species, we're hot-wired to movement. When we see something, we respond, and it triggers what's called our flight or fight response mechanism. So here's a couple things at play. One, let's go back to my Quickpage here for a second. When I give a page a title, where it says here, untitled page, let's just put something in there right now. I'll say, "Hey, Leslie, here's that video that I promised." So I'm using her name right away, and let's just capture that. Okay. Let's go back to the page. Now, let's pretend that I clicked on this. Remember, I couldn't do it because my webcam is on right now within this program, but I would record this video, and let me play it so you can hear that I actually do have a video here. Hey there, Leslie. It's Michael Creasy here, and thank you for inquiring about my train station for sale. Now, what I've done... Okay, so let me stop that. I'm going to come back to me. I want to give you a few little coaching tips when it comes to video, even if you don't use Quickpage, but just doing videos in general. If you're using a laptop, let's say I've got my handy dandy laptop here right now. And most people right now are doing Zoom videos and conferencing and all that wonderful kind of stuff. And if you're using a laptop, you'll notice that generally speaking, the lens of the laptop is right here, the camera lens. And if I'm doing a video and I'm talking to the lens, look at the angle. Look at the angle. This is actually looking up my snout. So any nasal hair, anything coming out of my ears, guys, when you have the triple chin thing happening, it's all going to be accentuated because of the angle of this lens. So when you're doing a video, if you're on your laptop, for example, you want to make sure that you get something underneath here. I don't know, like a box, shoe box or something, but you want to elevate the laptop up so the lens of the camera is looking you right in the eye. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. So I'm using a Logitech webcam. It's mounted here on my computer screen, and it's just a bit slightly higher than my eye level. But it feels like to you that I'm looking directly at you, and we're having a conversation. And this is the other thing. If I'm using my phone, for example, you want to make sure that when you're doing a video using your phone, that you're holding it at eye level, just like everything else. But here's the kicker. The lens on the phone, that little dot that's right there, you want to make sure that you're looking into the lens and pretending that's like the eye of the person you're speaking with. So right now I'm looking directly at you, and you kind of feel like we're having a conversation. But if I'm actually looking at me, I'm looking at my own image here on the screen, I've broken that engagement. And the same happens when you're recording a video on your phone or on the computer there or on the laptop. If I look the other way and I start being enamored by my own, smiling face there, I've broken that engagement. And from the person who's watching the video, from their perspective, it no longer feels like you're speaking to me. I'm watching you talk to somebody else, and that's not a conversation. So again, the whole idea is when you're doing video, make sure you've got it at eye level, you're looking into the lens, and you're having a conversation. And big smile. Make sure you smile while you do this. Nobody wants to work with somebody that looks like they cut a bouquet at a funeral. So those are some little points to consider. Now let's jump back into Quickpage here. And let's add that to the screen. There we are. Okay, so there's our video. That's the first thing that we've done. And we'll play it again. And you can see that's a video. Now, what you probably can't see, it may be kind of hard, but look down here, you see it says CC. That's closed captioning. So what Quickpage automatically did is it created the text that corresponds with what I'm saying. So again, remember at the beginning there, when I showed you my cell phone, it had closed captioning automatically appeared because most videos are played in silent mode first. Well, this is done automatically for you. It's not something that you have to worry about. So the next thing that you noticed within Quickpage was the ability to add pictures. So this icon here that looks like an arrow pointing up, if I tap on that, this will allow me to access any folder on my computer. And what I'm going to suggest from now on, if you're going to be using Quickpage, create folders for each one of your listings. And in that folder, you want to put in any pictures that you have, any PDFs. So maybe a feature sheet, survey, any financial documents, home warranty. If there was anything done to the home, maybe you've got a home warranty report that was done, all that kind of stuff in one folder. And the reason is, let's go back here to that Quickpage, because as I build this page, I can now access everything from that one convenient folder. And you can't see it right now. It's not sharing it, unfortunately. But when I hit upload, it takes me to that folder. And let me jump in there quickly, and I'll grab some pictures. So I mentioned the train station. I'll get some outside shots, inside shots as well. And I mentioned also a feature sheet and a survey. So I'll hit open, and you're going to see a little green line happening in the background. And it's uploading all those files now to my computer. And in a moment, you're going to see here that line still going across. All right, still uploading, still uploading. So we've added all those images now, and it's almost done. So suddenly, we've got a number 1 and a number 7. Number 1 tells me this is the first thing that when I send a Quickpage, they're going to see. So in this case, it's that video that we kind of recorded. Remember, I couldn't record the video because my webcam is being used by this third-party software to do the live streaming. But if I had recorded it on my webcam, this is what you would see, the first thing. Number 7 tells me I now have 7 things within my Quickpage. And if I go right here in the middle, this thing that looks like a checkerboard, let me click that. And you can see here are all the things that I've just uploaded now to this page. And what I can do in the bottom right-hand corner, looks like a cross, I can drag these and reposition them where I want to. So I'm talking about my train station for sale. Okay, so we've got an exterior shot. Well, let's bring up the feature sheet. We'll put that there. And let's see, I'll put my living room picture next. And let's slide the PDF down here at the end. Hold on, we'll move the stairs. I guess stairs should come after that. Put that there. And then let's move, yeah, there. So that's a cool looking story. And if I wanted to delete anything, bottom right-hand corner is the drag. Notice here that X, if I click on the X, I can now delete anything that I've added to that folder now. So now that's gone. Okay, so let's hit done. Let's move on to this next tab. This tab here is for capturing my screen. And I can record the entire screen or application window. And that means any particular window that I have open on my computer right now. And so the question is, well, Michael, why would I do that? Well, the reason is, let's say, for example, I have a buyer that's looking for a property in a certain subdivision. And let's call it Oak Valley Estates. Oak Valley Estates. So every morning I'm checking my MLS dailies as they come up. And son of a gun, here are 3 new listings that came up in Oak Valley Estates. So what I can do is fire up that screen capture, and I've got my trusty microphone here, and I can now go through each one of those listings and pretend like I'm talking to, I've got Leslie here, I'm talking to my buyer, Leslie. Hey, Leslie, here are 3 new listings that came up in Oak Valley Estates. Let's check them out here. And I can show her, you know, the financials. I can show her the whatever information's attached there. Let's say there's pictures in there as well. So I can review those 3 in a video format, and then I can send her that video in a Quickpage. So that's screen capture. So let's jump back over again. Let's move on to the next thing. You'll notice here there's a tab that says YouTube. And let me just go over quickly. I'm going to open up my YouTube channel. And let's just go over there quickly. And there's a bunch of videos on my YouTube channel. Okay, so the first thing I can do is I can do a search for anything that I want on YouTube. In this case, let's put in my name. Type in my name, I'll hit search, and notice it pulls up all these videos related to my name. And if I wanted to use any of these, let's say this one here, I just hover over, I'll select that circle, I'll hit done. Now let's jump back into my little checkerboard here. As you can see, that YouTube video has now been added into my Quickpage. The other thing I can do is I can go directly to YouTube, and maybe I've got a staging video there, or you know, how to prepare your home for showing, or now that your home is sold, here are the 10 things we need to do, whatever that video is. So let's pretend it's this one here. Click on the video in YouTube, and then what you're looking for is this tab here that says Share. And if I click that inside of YouTube, YouTube will give me this link here. That's the actual address for that particular video. And if I copy that, let's get out of YouTube and let's go back into Quickpage. I'll hit that YouTube tab again. And this time, instead of searching for something, I'll paste in that link. And then over here on the right-hand corner, I'll do a search. There's the video. I'll select it, hit done. And let's jump back into that little checkerboard. And now you can see I've added that second video to Quickpage. So I think you're getting the idea. This is really, really easy to start building a page with pictures and PDFs and YouTube videos. Now, this last one here, this thing that looks like a folder, if I click on that, that's exactly what this is. Every time I upload an image into my Quickpage account, it will be saved in a folder. So if I'm on the road, and I'm using my laptop or my phone, and I don't have access, anything that I have uploaded into my account, I can now get through the cloud using my phone or my laptop, and I can create my page. And I can all here for when I do speaking, these are all video testimonials from people. And these are YouTube videos or videos that I've uploaded. I can have pictures in here, and they'd all be associated with this folder called testimonials. So all I need to do, I can select, let's grab 3 of them here. I'll hit done. And let's go back into our little checkerboard there. And you can see now there are the 3 videos that I've just uploaded. And same thing, if I want to change the order, I can drag them around by holding the bottom right-hand corner. And if I want to delete anything, I just hit the X in the top right-hand corner. And now I can delete those videos. Okay, so let's hit done. And we've given this a name. So technically now I can send out this Quickpage. So what I'm going to do, let's go up to here where it says share. Now, if I hit the share icon, I've got the ability to send this in an email, SMS text, and look at all the social media channels that I can send this to, or I can copy the link. So let's do a test. We'll fire this off to Facebook. So I'm going to hit the Facebook tab, and it'll take a couple seconds here. It's doing the handshake with Facebook. Okay, now here I am on Facebook, and just like a normal post, see here in the top left-hand corner, I can share it to my feed or story, to a friend's timeline, a group, an event, to a page that I manage. I can even send it as a private message. But for now, I just want to send this to my page. So I'll say test video. And we'll go to the bottom where it says post to Facebook. I'll click on that and give it a couple seconds. Boom. So let's jump over now to Facebook. Here we are in my account. Let me refresh the page. And voila, there's our video. Hey, Leslie, here's that video that I promised you. Now, if I click on it, it will now take me to the live Quickpage that I created. I can hit play. Hey there, Leslie. It's Michael Creasy here, and thank you for... There's the closed captioning. And remember, we told them to hit the blue buttons. So when you hit the blue button, or if you're on a touch screen like your phone or a tablet, I can swipe with my finger. But there's a picture. Oh, there's a PDF. So you can see it's a full-blown feature sheet that they can download onto their computer. And I can keep going here, and you can see all the different pictures and things. So that's how easy it is to put together a Quickpage. And I just sent it via Facebook. Now, I can do the same thing. Let me close this off for a second. And let me delete this from Facebook, because nobody will know what the heck this is. So I'll delete that post. And it's gone. Okay, so let's get out of here. Now, I can email this, and we have something called the Chrome extension, a Chrome extension. So let's see if I can jump over to my Gmail account here for a second. And if you have any questions, by all means, in the chat, I should have mentioned this at the beginning. In the comment section, please enter any questions that you have, and I'll try to address them as we're rolling along here. So if all goes well, I should be able to see whatever questions and comments that you're leaving in the chat box here. So let me go over to Chrome, and I'll pull this over here. Let's do another screen share. And I'll show you what this looks like via Gmail. All right, so here I am within my Gmail account, and I've already installed the extension. It's called the Quickpage extension, and it'll appear here in the top right-hand corner. Moving my mouse up and down, you can see that queue. And if I click on that queue, it's jumping in and saying, hey, Michael, do you want to go to your, to create a new Quickpage, or to my dashboard where all the videos are, or do I want to send this in Gmail? And I'm going to click send, and this will now open up my Gmail editor, as if I were to send a regular Gmail email. So I'll send it to myself so you can see what it looks like. There I am there. And let's say we'll call this test video for Gmail. And what I usually do in the first line is I tell the person what I want them to do. So I'm going to say, hey, Leslie, please play the video. And now what I do is at the bottom left-hand corner, you're going to see there's another queue. Here's my mouse here at the bottom left-hand corner. And when I click on that queue, it's going to say, hey, add, see right there, add Quickpage. So I'll click on that. And it's going into my library. And here's that one that we did for Leslie. Hey, Leslie, here's that video that I promised. And this tab over here to the right, when I click on that, it says add to email. And when I do, it's going to give me two choices. One is I can put the entire Quickpage into Gmail, or just the thumbnail. Remember I told you about the GIF, the animated video? Well, let's put in the whole page and see what that looks like. So I'll select full page. And here you can see now within Gmail, hey, Leslie, please play the video. Here's the video playing. Remember I told you it's a GIF. So the first 3 seconds, it holds up her name. There it is there. So it's going to entice her to want to click on it. And when she actually hits view page, Oh, actually, I haven't sent it yet. Okay, so let's send it to myself first. So I hit the send button here at the bottom. Okay, now let's jump into my Gmail account. And there it is right there. So there's test video for Gmail. Let's open that. And give it a second or two for that GIF. Okay, so there's our animated video. And now I can hit view page. And when I do that, it will now take me into that live quick page where I can play the video. Hey there, Leslie. It's Michael Creasy here. There's the closed captioning. And once again, they can hit the little blue button, and that's going to advance to the pictures that I've uploaded here, the PDFs, and everything else. So that kind of in a nutshell is how easy it is to use Quickpage. And I don't see any questions happening here, so I guess I'm doing an okay job if you don't have any comments here. And so what I'll do now is, let me just close off a few of these windows that I've got so many of them opened. And I mentioned that you could get your own trial copy of Quickpage to try out. And let me just add, here's the offer. So here's Michael's aggressive pitch. So literally, if you go to this URL here, quickpage.io/1, you can try out Quickpage for 30 days for $1. It's regularly $29 US a month. But for now, try it out 30 days for $1, see what you think, and you'll have access to all the functionality that I showed you here. And there's so much more. I've just kind of given you the 60,000 foot view of what Quickpage is all about there. So give it a shot. Let's go back in here. And as I said, there's the link there, quickpage.io/1. And you can try it out for 30 days. And if you have any questions at all, reach out to me. You can find me via Facebook. You can email me. Michael, how do we email you? Good question. Let me show you my email. There it is right there, michael@quickpagere.com. And I'll be happy to answer any questions, do any hand-holding that you need. And before we sign off here, let's give you some examples. That's probably a good idea too. Let's show you some real-life examples of what to be doing with Quickpage and how realtors are actually making money using it. So let's do another screen share. Let me turn all this stuff off here that I have. And let me just jump over to Facebook because I've saved some really good examples there for you to see. So let's do screen share again. And let's jump over application window. And here we are on Facebook. All right. So let me go to saved. And I've got some videos here that I want to share with you. So the first one, oh, I love this woman to bits. Her name is Gloria Vallisori. And it's loading up the page. So let me just pause for a second. Let me pause. Don't be, before I say don't be, people will remember you for how you made them feel versus what you said. Let me put that in context. We can meet in a conversation. We're having a conversation. We're talking about whatever we're talking about. You can get upset. You can get happy, sad, whatever that emotion is going to be. You may not remember weeks, months from now what we were talking about, but you will remember how I made you feel. And if I made you feel happy, that's what you're going to remember. If I made you feel sad or angry, that's what you're going to remember. So what I'm saying, I live here in the corner of Lost and Nowhere. If I turn my camera around, you can see basically, in a destitute field here, the rain is falling. If I open the window, I'll bet I can hear somebody talking about the coronavirus. I'll bet you. If I go onto Facebook right now, every other post has something to do about it. Mistruth, misinformation, the facts, unfact, whatever you want to say. I don't need to hear any more about it. Don't be the realtor that is constantly reposting everything there is to know about Corona, because I'll tell you something. All people have to do is turn on the radio, turn on the TV, stand out on their front corner. They're going to hear more than they want. Be the realtor that is the purveyor of good news. I'm probably getting a comment right now. Share some happy thoughts. Some motivate. This is the time to really shine, because remember, people will remember how you made them feel. So if you're the realtor that's sending out information about what to do on rainy days, what to do with your kids when you're locked in the home, that kind of stuff, that's what they're going to remember. So let me, again, giving you a context, let's jump over here to Gloria. So what she's done with Quickpage is, let's add her here. So I'll play a bit of the video. Hopefully you can hear it. From the last video I posted about how to make fresh homemade bread. So maybe not. So what Gloria is doing here is she's sharing with you a recipe a recipe on how she makes bread. And you're thinking, oh, what's the big deal about that? Well, when you're locked in the house with nothing to do, being able to cook something and maybe have the kids participate or doing it yourself is going to like lessen the stress and get you focused on something else. So within her Quickpage, watch here, when I click through, that's her being Gloria, wonderful message. If I go to the next tab, here's what the pizza is going to look like. So we've got the end result. This is the goal that we're striving towards. And then here's a YouTube video of her in her kitchen making a pizza. And she walks you through the entire process of how to make a pizza. And I'll share with you a few examples here. If you want any of these, let me know, and I'll copy the links in here so you can watch them for yourself. But it's a YouTube video she pulled into Quickpage. And let me play a bit of it. And let's actually jump ahead so you can see. And I know you can't hear the audio, but I think you get the gist of this. She's making a pizza, no big deal. She's in her own kitchen. And notice she's wearing, the chef's coat, but it's got her branding on it. She's with Better Homes and Gardens. So even though she's a pizza dough girl here, she is branding herself. So let's end that. And let's move on to the next thing that she has here, which is the recipe to how to make this pizza. Like, how cool is that? I can now actually make the pizza and follow along with her. And then let's close that off. I can download that also. It's a PDF. And there's the final product. And I guess she's, promoting a pizza oven that if you want to, use an oven, as I guess that's what she used in the video. But I think you're getting the idea here. Let's go take a look at another example. So let's go back in. Here's a good one here, Jason Steele, my buddy. Now, what he's done here, Saugeen Shores, that's his trading area here in Ontario, Canada. It's on Lake Huron. Open for business. And now before I play the video, notice down here, bottom right-hand corner. So even though I was watching this video initially on Facebook and I clicked it, see the chat icon opens up. So I can reply to him. I don't know if I'll just say, hey, Jason, showing off one of your videos. Send that. And that's how easy it is to send a text, or a live chat. So I just sent it. You can see it there. And let's close that. I know he's doing a demo right now, so I don't know if he'll be able to get back to me. But if I play this video. Hey, folks, hope everyone's doing. And let me pause. All he's going to be talking about is what's happening in Saugeen Shores. All the different things, all the different activities. He's not talking about the coronavirus. He's not talking about the sky falling. He's talking about happy things. And even behind him there, you can see gratitude. Well, he did this in Zoom. And within Zoom, you can add different backdrops. So this is a picture, obviously, that he uploaded. But let's scroll through what he's done here within Quickpage. You can see right here, he's got 23 things that he's added into this Quickpage. And so if I move ahead, oh, look, I don't know if you can see there, he just replied. Appreciate that. So again, this is live chat. Hey, Jason, I'm also showing off the live chat. We'll close that window and let's move on here. So I'm going to click. And so what he's added here is a PDF of all the restaurants in his area that are open for business. Now, after we get through all this, think of how appreciative these restaurants, these local businesses are going to be that Jason took the time to let people know that they're still out there and doing whatever it is that they do. Now, mind you, you can't go into the store physically, but if they're restaurants, they've got takeout. So there are the phone numbers. It's like a directory of everything that's happening right now in his area of Port Elgin. Let's keep moving here. Okay, he's got online fitness classes that you can be doing. So instead of just sitting on the couch and eating bonbons, there are people in Port Elgin that are doing yoga, online yoga studios there. So now you can be doing yoga classes. He's pulled in some YouTube videos here as well. So here's something you can do with the kids to keep them entertained and occupied. So again, going back to the theme of what I'm sharing with you here, it's not about all things Corona. It's about what you can be doing. You as the realtor being the purveyor of good news. So get that out of your head that you have to be the news boy. You're not the local news boy. Let them know all the good things, the positive things that are happening now in your community. Now, let me give you one more example. And this is a strategy Jason, again, is using to sell homes. And I think it's pretty brilliant. Let me go back into application window. Let's go back to Facebook. I think that's Facebook. Hold on here. There's Facebook. Okay, so give me a sec here. And let's show the screen. Okay, so what he's got here is a generic, non-branded video. Michael, why would I do a generic, non-branded video? Let me open it and I'll show you what I mean. So if I play this video, this will be a virtual tour that Jason's done. It's a walkthrough of a property, a listing that he has. So, and there again, you can see the chat icon open so we can be chatting with Jason. So I'm going to play the video.
Hey folks, thanks so much for joining me here at 887 Sumpton Street in beautiful.
I guess it's taking a minute to scroll because it's a 12-minute video and I've got so many different windows open here. Maybe if I close a few of them off. Bring that back here. Okay, so let's jump ahead. Let's see if it plays up there. Yeah, it's streaming. So I guess I'm just pulling too much bandwidth right now on my computer. But what he's done, he's gone through. Let me pull myself back up in here. He's gone through the home, and instead of being a traditional realtor, telling, oh, here, let me go back. It just came up as I was talking. So he's actually taken his camera. He's gone under the sink to show you things like, you know, the water tank. I guess that's a water purifier. And he's commenting on, you know, how things are held together here with duct tape and some of the things that he's going to show you. The point is, there's no such thing as a perfect home. No such thing as a perfect home. My buddy owns an auto body shop, and he says, Michael, bring me in a $200,000 Lamborghini. Under the right light, I'll show you all the imperfections. And the same is true of a house. So if I'm doing a video walkthrough, don't do it in realtor mode. Pretend, as you're going through the home, that you're doing it from the perspective of a home buyer. Get excited about the home as if you were going through it for the first time and you were viewing it like a buyer would. So you've got your phone, you're going through, oh, look at this kitchen. Maybe you've got your partner with you. You know, Leslie, oh my gosh, we could have awesome parties in this kitchen, you know, for entertaining. Oh, look at the den. The kids would love it here by the fireplace in the big backyard. Get excited about the home. But don't talk about it like a realtor. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Let's jump back over to that page and see it again. So as I scroll through, okay, that's the video, but let's look at the pictures. Okay, here is a PDF. Well, let's open this and see what it is. Well, it's a feature sheet. Okay, so it's got all the pictures of the property. So if I'm not watching the video, I'm in a hurry. But notice there's no branding here. There's nothing that indicates that Jason is a realtor. Let's keep going. What else does he have here in the bag of tricks? Oh, a Saugeen Shores YouTube video. Let's play a bit of this. Okay, so let me pause that. That's not a video that he did. It was one that was available there on YouTube. So it's talking about, I guess, let's say the lifestyle, or if I was touring Saugeen Shores, this is what I would see. Okay, so it's happy type stuff. There's the beach. Okay, let's move on here. Okay, he's got some aerial photos that he's taken, more aerial photos, and then we're back to the video. So the point of this video that he's created is that it's non-branded. So let's pretend that it's my listing, and right now I don't have any buyers, but I know that there's buyers agents out there, and I'm going to call them, they're not my competition anymore. They're my colleagues, because we're all in this together. They're my colleagues. They're going to help me try to sell this listing because they don't have inventory. They're out there looking. So if I sent them my typical, let's call it propaganda with, you know, my logos on it, my name, and everything's branded, and I send them this beautiful Quickpage, all the pictures, what's the likelihood that they're actually going to share that with their buyer client? Probably not, because the last thing they want to do is literally, you know, hand them my business card to that buyer. Why would they do that? But if I do this Quickpage and it's non-branded, notice it didn't have anything to do with Jason. Like even his logo, let me jump back here. You can see even the logo, that's not him. All that is Saugeen Shores. It's a picture of a sunset. Like what could be less intimidating than this kind of package that he's put together? So he shares that with the cooperating agent, who then in turn shares that with their buyer client. Now, the other thing that Jason does, and I think this is absolutely brilliant, they have to watch the video before they can book an appointment to see the listing. Let me repeat that part one more time. They have to watch the video first before they can book an appointment. So when they call in to say, hey, I've got a buyer, we want to see 123 Anywhere Street, Jason's secretary or Jason personally will say, great, we'll book that appointment, but I'm sending you a link first that you have to share with your buyer so they can virtually go through the home, because I've created this detailed video so they can virtually walk through. Then If they're still interested, give us a call and we'll set up the appointment. So think about what he's doing here. One, from the seller's perspective, he's being respectful of them because he doesn't want to bring in strangers, during this Corona stuff. And he doesn't want to waste his seller's time either. And he doesn't want to put them at risk by bringing people through that may just be looky-loos. From the buyer's agent's perspective, what he's actually doing is helping out because he's saying, hey, if they don't watch this video, obviously they're not interested in this listing. If they do watch the video and now they say, yeah, we want to see it, it's helping that buyer's agent pre-qualify these people and narrow the scope of the amount of listings that they're going to have to go out and see. Okay. So he does two variations. One will be non-branded, but he'll do the identical thing. And this one will have everything. Like it'll have his picture on it. There would have been an introductory video. So it's branded to him. So you can use either or. Non-branded is for cooperating agents. Let's call it your colleagues. Branded is what you're doing for yourself. So again, I know I've been going on here for a while. I get excited when I talk about Quickpage. That's my Elmer Fudd there. Can I? Let me pull up that offer for you one more time so you can see it. And if you want to try out Quickpage, here is the link. And let's blow that up. So for 30 days, you can have Quickpage for $1. After that, it's $29 a month, no contract. You can cancel anytime. And it's quickpage.io/1. Quickpage.io/1. Check it out for 30 days. See what you think. If you have any questions, I'll be here to handhold you and answer what those questions are. Hit me in Facebook, phone me, email me. Oh, Michael, what's your email address? Good question. Let's pull that up on the screen one more time. There's my email there, michael@quickpagere.com, and I'll be happy to walk you through. So thank you for spending time with me on this rainy Monday. Well, it's rainy here in Northern Ontario, rainy Monday afternoon, and I look forward to our paths crossing again in the future. So take care, and once again, if you have any comments, leave them in the comment section here on Facebook, and I'll do my best to answer them. Have an awesome day.